Come in.
Sorry, we are late.
That is okay, but no time for the chit-chat. We must get down to business.
Should we get the meeting started then?
But of course. I now call this writers' meeting for Just for Laughs Gags to order. Attendance, André,
Ouais.
André,
Ouais.
au chance. On to business. In our last hourly meeting, we were able to write 12 seasons of Just for Laughs Gags. This is fantastic, but we can be more formidable. We need more material. Who among you have what I am inquiring?
Ouais, j'ai un premise.
Oh, je suis assured.
Allow me to take you to my idea via words. Picture a man, middle-aged, walking downtown through a busy metropolitan center. There is a chill in the air, which is why he decided to wear a heavier coat. He thinks of his wife and decides to buy her a gift at the local Magasin de Fleurs. He remembers she likes the roses. They remind her of her childhood, spent in the rose patches of the house of sa grand-mère, which is the same place where the two of them once fell in love. He buys the flowers, and a smile creeps onto his chiseled face. He decides to take a shortcut home through a construction site. He walks through a pathway covered by a roof which is there to protect from falling debris. Suddenly, a man in a gorilla suit jumps down and startles him. That is the joke!
Oh, 88! Oh, I am amazing! I predict that gig could last us at least 2 hours. Now I wish to use my mouth to say an idea that is thought of before breakfast. Picture a woman with really big boobs and blonde hair that blows in the hot summer breeze. She has decided to go to Europe as a graduation present to herself. So she phones her friend who agrees to hold on to her things while she is away. But she is flustered. She has but one box to put into the moving van, but it is far too heavy for her to lift on her own. So she calls to a passerby for assistance. He goes to lift the box, but instead of going into the trunk, it seems to move on its own accord. He lifts the lid to see what the problem is, and a man in a gorilla suit jumps up and stomps him. That's the joke.
Elle a une bibliothèque! That is by far the zaniest gag we have ever thought of. That could be a saison in itself. But André does not seem to be having the fun today.
Ça va mal.
Sacre bleu!
Give details.
My friends, it has come to my attention that all of our gags seem to only include gorillas and boxes. There must be something more to French-Canadian comedy, there must!
One could think that, but then one would be thinking incorrectly! Incorrect, Lamont!
Andre, we are simply following the Triforce of French-Canadian comedy.
tried your force many times, but I am still unconvinced.
It's the only thing that we follow.
Perhaps if I allow you to listen to the words that come out of my mouth for my premise.
Perhaps we could come up with some ideas through the brainstorming.
All right. Écoutez. Picture yourself in a shopping mall. There, upon entrance, you will see a quiz show being held there. In this quiz show, contestants compete to win $1 million. But les questions are très faciles. Very, very easy.
Oh. Facile. We speak French. We know what you're saying.
As the questions progress, the contestant gets closer and closer to winning $1 million. But the final question, the $1 million question. The question is asked, and someone else from the audience answered it, thus winning the $1 million. That is the joke.
But then what happens?
No, that is he's frustrated, and that is funny.
When does the gorilla jump up this stuff?
You have not arrived at the gorilla gag yet.
Okay. There is no gorilla in my joke.
What? The gorilla?
By the gorilla.
What? Papa is rolling over in his grave in the gorilla suit that we buried him in.
Alright, no, okay. Alright, I like it so far.
Oh, thank you.
But what if the man who answers the question at the end is actually a man in a gorilla suit?
Wait, now we move on to the next
No,
gag.
monsieur, monsieur. There is no gorilla in this gag. It does not support my premise.
Alright, okay. What if when he answers the question, he jumps out of the box afterwards?
Sur la table!
There's no boxes. There's no gorilla.
Okay. Well, what if... I'm enjoying LeBlanc. No.
What if all of the questions are gorilla based?
See, now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, that's great.
Question 1. What is about to jump out of this box and startle you? Boom, now gorilla grabs his pants. Now
That is it. I quit. I cannot have any more of these shenanigans, none of this Triforce, none of this gorilla, none of this box. I am out of here. You are the worst thing to happen to Canadian comedy since Red Green. Left his show. Bye.
Zoots. What if he goes out and tells everybody how terrible our show is?
Do not worry, he will not get fired.
Oh, pardon me, monsieur. You startled me there after you jumped out of that box in that gorilla suit. With a knife.
Nobody fucks with Jeff for Laughs Gags.